What's up, guys? How you doing? Playing some unreleased jams, having a general chill time. Looking at aliens and things, guys. That's what I'm up to at the moment. What are you guys up to? Tell me things. I'm also listening to this in the background. Can't have the audio, etc., because YouTube will lose it. Searching right now. Googled this because somebody said you can make money doing this. And I was like, really? Checked it out and it's so mad. JP, how you doing? I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you see me? No worries, my friend. Me too. Okay. Changed my pants like I was too warm in those jeans. All right, JP, no worries. Gotta fly around space for a bit. How you guys doing? With my guy. How you doing? How was your weekend? Okay. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't hear my mic for a bit. My game activated it. Oh, Drew, I'm really sorry to hear about your stepdad, man. Funerals are the worst, usually. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. I hope you're doing okay. I hope the fam's doing okay as you can. I'm glad it's all done. It really is a big relief. Like those whole events are just rough. They're frustrating and not fun. So I hope it went all well. And rest in peace, man. I'm here to distract you now, my friend. So you don't have to think about too much. And now you got a suit. So hopefully the next time you wear that suit, you'll be doing something cool. Yeah, man. If you want to talk on Discord about it, just DM me if you have any thoughts or you're just trying to deal with it. Send me a message. I've gone through what you've gone through. My old man passed, did the whole funeral thing. My mom as well in 2019. So if you need someone to talk to and just vent, unbiased, you know, or if you're just trying to, or if you just need to, I don't know, you just need to work out some thoughts, yeah, let me know, man. When did it happen, if you don't mind my asking? Like, how long ago was this? The funeral was the weekend, but how long ago was the passing? Drew, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, Drew. Man, I'm sending real serious, strong, good vibes for your mom and your dad. Unfortunately, your stepdad, I'm so sorry about that. But man, I'm really thinking about your parents right now. I really, really hope they fight through. I hope they pull through, man. I hope they get the best care, doctors that they can. Having gone through it, it's just a crazy, crazy process to go through, man. Watching your parents go through that type of stuff, it can be difficult, man. So you're a strong guy, man. You're a very strong guy, and just keep that up, man. Keep that strength up. Keep positive. Always be doing what you can. Don't be thinking about what you can't do. And every day, just foot in front of the other, man. Even if it's a millimeter, you're still moving forward. So don't think about how quickly anything's happening. Just take each day as it comes and just go from there. But I'm thinking about you, my bro, and I'm hoping things work out. Um, a lot of people have been getting sick recently, man. A lot of people, like it's unreal. I was watching a video this morning when I was having lunch. Yeah, just even doctors are kind of confused about what's happening. So I'm thinking about you, my dude, sending you good vibes. And I'm here if you need to get anything off your mind, but also feel free to just hang out in the stream. I'll stay here as long as I can. And at least for the amount I'm streaming, you can think about other stuff. You can talk about other stuff. So I'm out here for you, my friend. Hey, I hope your 2 year old's okay, Drew. I hope they're healthy and happy currently. And yeah, man, it's crazy that I've also had relatives that I missed when I was a baby, essentially. I had no idea what was going on. So all I get is like photos and stuff. But at the end of the day, I still appreciate that even that exists. So you keep those people alive in what you tell your kid and what you teach them. That's the best you can do, is just entrust your kid with the memories that you have. Teach your kid the things that your parents taught you, and fight for them the way your parents did. And your kid will know your parents' love through you, I promise you. So they may not meet them personally, but you are who you are because of them. And so your kid will have that 100%, man. Just make as many memories as you can. And, yeah, keep your kid active and busy, and just remind them that, yeah, things are all right. We'll figure things out. I'm listening to a Joe Rogan podcast as I do this, and it's about the guy who does the Pentagon UFO program. Really interesting stuff, man. Oh, dude, Drew, please. This is exactly the place for that, man. I I still think about that stuff every day personally. I'm still in there every day. Like, losing your parents isn't something that you can just forget about, and pretending it's not a thing is not healthy for you at all. So please, if there's any way you can talk about it online, it's on my stream. Like, I'm not worried about, is it this happy or that happy. I want to provide a safe space for my friends and community. So feel free, man. If you're stressed about something, if you're struggling, you come here and you talk about it, man. It's really important that you get that stuff out of your head and say something. So I'm always here to listen to that stuff. You'll never bring the stream down, man. You don't have to deal with that stuff by yourself. So whenever you're on this stream, bro, even type it in the chat like, hey, man, I'm struggling right now. Someone tell me a joke, whatever. I'm here for you, man. So do not worry about it. You have not brought the stream down. I live with this every day. Every day I live with it. So you're totally good, my friend. Just take it easy, and I'm here for you, man. So don't worry about that. You've not brought the stream down at all. I'm actually very glad you said what you said, because it's important to just get that stuff out of your head. If you keep it in there, it's very unhealthy, man. I did that and it was not a good time. So, you know, someone to be able to listen to this stuff, it's important, man. So I'm here, buddy. And like I said, Discord, if you have some longer thoughts or you're just trying to work something out, again, bro, send me a DM. Do not feel embarrassed or like you're getting in the way or you're bringing it down. Like, everyone deals with stuff like this at some point. Not, like, everyone has to deal with unwell family members. Everyone has to deal with death. So on the times that I was dealing with it, those people having a good time and they were fine. And now I'm not dealing with it specifically, and somebody else is. So don't worry, man. You know, my kick alerts. I might reduce the time that they jump up and down. Yeah, Drew, don't worry about it at all. I'm here for you, man. Like on a very serious note, man. I know very well what this is like. Very well. So the one thing that really, really helped me was people just being able to listen. Like you don't have to do anything. Just be able to listen as I'm like just getting the thoughts out. You need to like speak it out and just don't keep it in your head, man. On fire, I appreciate you. And Drew, this is what I mean, man. This is what we're here for, just to support each other and provide a safe space online, man. So if you have stress or anything, please share it in here. We can distract each other, we can uplift each other, motivate each other. So don't keep those types of things to yourself. On fire, how you doing? And I appreciate you sending that to Drew, man. You're a good guy. And Drew, like that's just proves my point. We're here for you, man. We're here for each other. Like I sometimes stream when I'm struggling, so you guys pop up. We're all helping each other. What's going on, viewers? Romania on YouTube. How you doing? How is things? How's life? Romania, how did you choose your song? No song. How did you choose your name? There's a real awesome song about Romania. Thank you, Romania. My headset is Bayer Dynamic Amaran Copper. Super awesome headphones. That's a touch surface. Um, they're amazing, like amazing, and they're also wireless. But I use the cable when I'm streaming. But they're Bluetooth headphones too. Really awesome, super loud, and the battery is like 35 hours. This is literally like a club sound system on your head. Anita, Alex, how you doing? Romania, thanks. Growing out my beard. I pull out some hairs over here, but I appreciate that. On fire, I appreciate that. If you need any motivation, let me know. I'm here for you, man. Drew, yeah, I listened to both of them. Unless you put a new one on, so in that case, not yet. Romania, that's awesome. What chair did you get? My girlfriend just got a Hinomi chair. It's green and it's super high tech. Really cool looking. Drew, I'll check that one out. What am I seeing? I just noticed it. We have a daddy long legs chilling on a bag. But as far as spiders go, that's like the at least that. There's so many others that I'm just like cannot deal. Phenomena, Drew, that's a sick name. I'm ready for it. I'll be checking them out. What genre is this one, Drew? And when did you make it? Do you have anything new you're working on, by the way? Aspect Kyle. Listen, honestly, in terms of community building, I would say Kick. In terms of actual content creators, I would say Twitch. Like, there's a lot of Call of Duty and Elden Ring streamers that I really love watching on Twitch. One of my favorite streamers is Futives. I really like I forget his name, but he's a Elden Ring streamer. And yeah, Call of Duty, Elden Ring. Also Nick A30, love that dude. He does Fortnite, but I really just enjoy, like, you know, he's just really good at streaming. Like, I enjoy the conversation. You know, he talks a lot, so yeah, I think he's a cool dude. But I think Kick is better. I think Kick is best if you're new, and it gives you the best opportunity to, like, the best ability to make money out of streaming. Like, it makes it the most simple, and it just makes it as easy as possible. So if you started on any website, I think Kick, you'd have the best chance at anything. Kyle, it's one of those games. You've basically got it right. It's one of those games that, like, the boss battles are super hard and the bosses are massive, and you know they can one shot you in like one hit. I don't know that it gets harder each time, but it's like those games. So you're in the right realm anyway. Hey Kyle, thank you for following. We're getting to 100, man. I appreciate you. Hey Ave, how you doing on YouTube? Romania, geez, I hope your friend's okay. Let me know what's happening. Keep us updated. Hitting my force field now, they shot consumed by all of these flames. You attack and I protect. 91 bulls when I go red. Seen the lights up in the sky. Afterburner on the jet, yeah. I just took a Star Trek. Don't mess with my enterprise. Super clean, I sterilize. It's coherence, mighty morphin. Heavy on the block like buildings. Getting my feelings out. Whole scene feeling really one dimension. They try seeking clout. I'ma go delete, not in my mentions. Taking the easy route. Rapping on repeat, faking attention. Make it look easy, how? Focus on light speed, how you not notice? No nightclub, I was in the studio, beaming Scotty, doing it properly. Who gon' stop me? Drew, I'm ready for it. DMB is the way to go. Daddy Longlegs, they kind of mess me up sometimes though, because you're not expecting to see them, so it always catches me off guard, you know? But I found out that they're the most venomous to other spiders. Like, Daddy Longlegs' venom is real bad to other spiders. So it's pretty funny. That's awesome, Drew. Have you got any music you're making yourself at the moment? I am a musician. I make music. I also DJ. Right now we're listening to my unreleased music. So the background music is actually me. So if you have any thoughts about the song you're hearing or anything like that, let me know. I'll use that feedback. Nighttime moving slowly, morphing, iceberg smooth and glossy. Hold tight, old and moving bossy. Found some making mistakes and hating that just lost me. Let your ego run and check this, gon' get costly. Put the record on repeat till the sun rise in the east, and I'm running out of breath. Yeah, never thought that this was easy. I remember grinding on my teeth, thought that I couldn't pass the test. Now you see me, but I used to be invisible. Check the frequency, the secret's always in the tone. Far as feats go, that was effortless. So unique, all you copies better get to shred. You Vex, mighty morphin, killing orphan. Yeah, if I can increase that volume, no problem. Late time moving slowly. Iceberg smooth and glossy. Yeah, Drew, I think they'd technically be venomous to us, but number one, they're too small, so they don't have enough to bother a human, and also their teeth can't get through human skin, so we're pretty safe. Tell me how the sound is now, the volume for the music. It's just background music, you know, so not too loud, but I want to make sure you can hear it. Hey, Yunji, you are back. How you doing? How is Egypt? On fire, no worries. I'll get to those. Bit later on, I'll listen to your stuff and always send it, please. I'm really interested in what my community is making, my friends are making, so I'm always very interested to see what that is. Hey, Av, I really like that you like the music. I appreciate that. If you want, you can hit a subscribe on my channel. Keep up, and you could also add yourself to my Discord, etc. I've got some commands. They should be in the chat. But if you just type in !Discord, it should work in Egypt. It should work in YouTube or Kick. So if you type in !Discord, boom. If you type in !socials, you'll get all my social media. And if you type in !music, you'll see all the places that my music is streaming, and also my website where you can get that for free. Drew, Cellar spiders, yeah. Drew, I once had a wolf spider in my bed. Deep. That was nuts. It didn't get me. I put it in this container. Once I went outside though and put it down, I didn't realize this thing has a temper. It like ran at me and I moved and it was like following me. And I was like, okay, I can't go back in the house because this dude's gonna come back. So I had to get rid. Oh, Yunji, that's rough times. School. Start getting your mind ready. Av, I appreciate that. I'm glad that the music is chill. That's kind of the idea, is that music you can listen to and kind of live around, you know? Drew, what's the biggest spider you've ever seen? Oh, oh wait, it's not doing that. Okay, that worked. Now. Yeah, and also the thumbs up effect. It just keeps popping up. I like it because I can quickly react to stuff. Wait, I need to put it. Where do I put it? Oh, my face cam kind of covers the down bubble. Oh, we got this. Yeah, Drew, I think the biggest one I saw was a huntsman. Happily existing. The secret champion. Yeah, the music is kind of background. It's not too loud. And also depending on the song I'm playing, some of them are still in the workings. So I'm just having it as background because I don't want to speak on top of but I'll add it a bit more. Let me see. How's that? Alex, what do you mean by that? Exactly, happily existing. Yunji, it's always tricky when you start, but I think there's friends for you there that you haven't met, you know? So be excited for all the friends that you might discover. Drew, that's so messed up. Yesterday I was looking outside the window at a sign and there was this, it looked like there was a giant spider literally the size of this sign, and it turns out there was one on the window in between, and so my brain translated that as a giant spider, and I just shut the window. I was like, this is not okay, but it turned out it was a smaller one. Thank you, happily existing. I'm glad it sounds better now. I didn't want it to be too loud because then some of my songs have lyrics, and then if I'm talking and I'm rapping in the background, it would just sound like mishmash, you know? Drew, what did you do? Did you just like roll off the bed army style? Drew, the craziest thing I ever saw was someone, it was a girl, like there's a dash cam footage of just driving, and then this girl literally just like her car's on the road, she just opens the door and runs out. And she's like fixing her clothes, like trying not to look all crazy, but she literally just jumped out her car and left it. So the car just rolled like into a curb, pavement or something. I don't think it crashed, but it just rolled into something and stopped. And it turned out she was driving and some spider just appeared. And she was like, no, sir, I'm not doing this. And she just got out of the car. And I was like, man, I need to do something about my fear of spiders, because if it pops up when I'm driving, I really don't want to flip my car like a race car driver. Thank you, happily existing. All the strings were in the software. So I just used one of my many string libraries and just recorded. I worked out a melody that I really liked, and that one was really emotionally like affecting to me, and so I was like, this is it. And so I just started building on top. But it was something that I built. I created the notes and everything, and then I just have these orchestral strings, which are really awesome. And even this one I made is like a rock kind of thing. It's just making the ideas as often as I can and then seeing how they feel. So that's what I do. I'll just listen to my music and just kind of see how that goes. And the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, okay, what would I change? What would I add? What would I take out? You know? And so it gives me a really good idea of where I want the song to go. Does it feel the way I like it to feel? And then does it get too boring if I listen to it a certain amount of times? So that's what I'm doing. Yunji, Black Beetle. Okay, beetles can be massive. Like, beetles can get huge. Did it fall off? What did you do? After the screaming, was anyone around? Yeah, Drew, she leaves her car in gear. It was shocking, but then I asked myself, like, what would I have done? And it's like, I don't have a good answer for that, really. Like, I might have just slowed down really quickly and also jumped out of my car once it stopped. Like, I don't know necessarily what I would have done. Oh, Drew, at my house, I get huge moths. Like, they're like bird size. It's messed up. Like, if they're in my room when I'm asleep, I can hear the wings flapping. And it's disconcerting, I'll tell you that. And the moths, like, they'll come into the house and then just, they don't know where to go. And it's like, I wouldn't mind moths if they just hung out in a corner. I'm like, okay. But they just fly around, and they're like butterflies. You cannot predict where they're gonna go. I'm glad to hear that. Sounds like a movie soundtrack. That's kind of how it goes. It's music I make with a vision. Like, I can see the music in my head. So like with this song, I'm kind of at the beach. The sun's going down. It's a little bit of a busy-ish day at the beach. There's mountains nearby, and there's the beach. So the mountains would be on the right side, massive mountains with grass and things, and then the beach is on the left, and you can see the sun out in the distance. And I'm just leaning on my car, just enjoying the universe at that moment, you know? So that's what this song feels like to me. Oh my god, Yoonji, she didn't need to do that. Or is there like a I don't know, spiritual reason where it's like, yo, we can't have this around? Yeah, Drew, the biggest spider I saw was a huntsman at a bus stop in Australia, and like, it's the ones you can stand under. And I looked up, immediately got out, and there was this Australian girl just on her phone, and I got her attention, and I was like, yo, you need to get out. And she just looked at it, and she's like, oh, it's a huntsman, it's fine. And I was like, dude, what country am I in right now? That's not okay. It's not okay for a girl to be this okay with a spider that my brain is telling me 100% that thing could kill me. Drew, we tried to catch the Northern Lights. Some people, because I was here, I think, when it happened. Some people in the UK, some people caught it. The sky was like a cool-ish color, and the sunsets look kind of cool. Moving but like lightning, we didn't catch it. We didn't see it. Never get lost in a crisis. I stay wearing that high vis. Ooh, Drew, yeah, for sure. Send those pics. I want to see. Never no silence.
All of my friends don't care about fame, still fighting out private. Seen them hating, but that's just cats talking about lions. Spend all day just chasing your dreams, well maybe you'll find them. Wasn't accepted in the scene, just waiting
Yeah, I'm keen to
defiant.
see the pictures, Drew.
Breaking the rules, never restricted by the tyrants. What's the science? How he walking through fire? Couldn't deny it.
What area were you in when you saw it? Did you say Northampton? Like you were just at home and you got it? That's so cool.
Need more coffee. Going out
That's awesome that you just managed to see it. And I think we were looking at the maps and like further up, yeah, the views were great.
Late night cruising, brand new city, never been through here.
Did you see anything else weird in the sky or just colors?
Got no badges, prototype vehicle out in 2 years. See me moving, engine hybrid, I was like
activating herself.
Open hideout, underground driveway, moving right through gears. Feeling like Batman, moving like
Yunji, that's true, but you have the pyramids.
Problem solver, energy peak, I might go nuclear. Switch the scheme up.
I don't hate the Northern Lights, but I think I'd rather live next to the pyramids potentially. Although if the Northern Lights were always out, then I don't know, that would be a hard decision. But I still think the pyramids are so interesting to me.
Sounds go by, blurring the buildings. Sun caught me outside.
Drew, you sent it? Okay, I'm gonna open Discord just for this.
Couldn't see the tide, now they sinking. What am I working for? Fame or money? Cause what are you trying? I've been way too busy just trying. You can break my concentration, look at you spying. Giving you all the blueprints, haters ain't taking it from me. Might compare to no one, alien repping that UFOs. Brand new passport, one move fast. Jet through nautical miles.
I might check a bit later, Drew. My mouse is acting all funny, I don't know why.
Mind, cook in the studio, more heat. I was in the underground, under the fortress. They couldn't see my potential, they all ignored it. Lawyers won't beat the case. Go on record, putting you in your place.
Is it my game doing that?
From the 254, sitting in traffic, they'll snatch your phone. Traffic jam, overprotective, moving like baby driver. Plastic fork, putting my takeaway on heated seats. Made my clothes, check the design, you just pay designers. I was in high school making music using these slow devices. Think about future, I don't wanna work all life then go retire. Wouldn't expect it, vision perfected, wheels they set in motion. Gas like soda, third eye open, how did he make that potion? Ain't no recipe, thrice I told him. This right here came from inside of my bones. Ipso facto won't get viable clones. I'm too heavy, feel the pressure of that gravity flow. Gain success, that's when these enemies show. All they feel is entitled. They don't want
Hey, on fire, you caught that?
I revealed it in the title.
Moving that baby driver.
Mighty destroyed the hordes. I made the storyboards. Mighty when I do not have a key, I will just blow the door in. Caution, like a machine, I navigate.
On fire, I'm glad that my lyrics are
out to the ocean, gonna
coming
go
out
talk
properly.
to dolphins. Back in the
This is my favorite part, apart from that vibe.
Nairobi show lit, on like Siemens. Eyes on V12. I was on the road like Caesar. Coins may be gold in his teeth. Hold tight, real friends. Strong my defense. Walking in the cold and freezing. Looking at the way he move, he got soul in his feet. Mighty, morphin, killing, orphan. Never needed, coffin.
So I'm like also just kind of messing around on No Man's Sky here. And I think this might be what's messing with my mouse, because when the game's active, it kind of it takes over your mouse, because you can play the game on controller or mouse and keyboard. So I feel like that's the reason why. Yunji, who's Wegs? What type of music is that? This song I made for just driving at night. I wanted a song that would motivate you to keep going and just move. UNG space vibes, I'm okay with that. That sounds like a good idea. That's kind of what it was, like driving on a highway on a different planet. You guys might not know this, but Happily Existing is one of the coolest human beings on Earth. Just low key. They have a secret identity. Ooh, Kung Fury, exactly. Just really like strong electronic music that makes you just feel cool. Like you want to wear a leather jacket and sunglasses at night. Yunji, you haven't told us about Wegs. Who's this famous singer? Progressive synth, I like that. Like I wanted this song to sound kind of tense and urgent, you know? Like you have to drive to your corporation's headquarters because a hostile takeover is about to happen. So you're just speeding there in your concept car, you know? Just coolness. And totally different stuff. None of this is the stuff that's out on streaming. Everything you're hearing is exclusive, like unreleased. This is all stuff I'm currently working on. All the other stuff's already out, so if somebody cares enough to go stream it, I will appreciate it, but right now, unreleased only. Drew, did you say you're making lunch or what were you up to? And on fire, what are you doing too? Hey, I like it. What kind of coffee? Or just coffee? Some people have a type, you know? What time is it for you on fire? Oh wow, Yunji. I need to get to Weg's level. You guys will help me out. Drew, I appreciate that. say hi to your little boy. I know he doesn't care or he wouldn't even understand what's happening, but let him know I said. You know, and I'm wishing him a great future. I'm wishing him ease in school, and I'm wishing him glorious discoveries. On fire, I think everyone needs to sleep in. Like, people are spending 8 hours at work every day. It's ridiculous. It's unnatural. On fire, I appreciate that. You and Drew are both awesome. For me, every time I see you come up and stream, I'm just like, I'm not alone. Yes, UNG leveling up. I added that today. I didn't realize it was off. So UNG, you're the first level 1 ever in my chat. On my channel. How about that? Drew, that's like going to someone's house and then you meet your homie there. Hey, what's going on? It's the best. Indeed, UNG, number 1. Just flying through space at the moment. And I also like doing this because I can play my game and test my music. Basically, I make, in my head, I'm an astronaut who just flies through space visiting different planets. So I make music that I would listen to while doing missions in space on my big spaceship with my cool technology. So it's a really cool way to just kind of get a good feel of it, you know? Liam, how you doing? I love your profile pic. Is that a Minecraft hammer? That's funny. One of my friends called the game I'm playing Shiny Minecraft because of all this menus and things. Roblox. Okay, I didn't know that. How is Roblox, Liam? I've always seen it and I'm like, should I try and play this game? I don't know if it's on Mac, but I've always thought about it. Drew, crazy that I mod for an American who on fire has been a big part of, and then watching a streamer literally an hour down the road. And in comes Mr. Roger Miller. Small world. It is, Drew. I think increasingly we're just getting like the people who want to find each other are getting multiple ways to do that. It's like you're now getting multiple paths to reach the same people.
I don't wanna go.
Drew, this is for you.
To work. I don't really like my job. Traffic jam and I just, what's the word? I just wish it was the weekend. I don't wanna go to work.
You and
I
G
just wanna stay in bed.
and Liam, what do you do in Roblox?
Take a holiday and I'm getting paid.
I just wanna go crazy with my friends. On fire, how appropriate, right? And it's a jam too.
I don't wanna go to work. I don't really like my job. Traffic jam and I just, what's the word? I just wish it was the weekend. I don't wanna go to work. I just wanna stay in bed. Take a holiday and I'm getting paid. I just wanna go crazy with my friends. I just traffic jam and I just
Drew, what you mean?
You like my job.
You and G, I wrote this song just while thinking about work, and I was like,
Take a
ugh.
holiday. I just wanna go crazy with my
Drew,
friends.
someone rated me like last week. I forget who it was, but someone rated me.
Take a holiday. I just wanna go crazy with my friends. I just traffic jam and I just I don't really like my job.
Hey, TD. Ooh, what are you drawing? I'm a big fan of drawing. Well, yes, I am. But I don't draw too much. I do a lot of digital art and obviously making music.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go.
Hey, Drew, I'm just happy you're here.
Go. I don't wanna
However
go.
you showed up.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go to work.
Drew, I'm happy that you're here. Okay, what are we sketching, guys?
To work.
TD, what's
I
the
don't really
genre of the
like my
comic?
job.
Or is it just ideas?
Traffic jam and I just, what's the word? I just wish it was the weekend. I don't wanna go to work. I just wanna stay in bed. Take a holiday and I'm getting paid. I just wanna go crazy with my friends. I just
It's good vibes.
traffic jam and I just
Yeah, Tilly and Yoonji. This is mad. I got two artists in the chat.
I don't really like my job.
We could do anything now. Guys, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please hit the button. It's free for you. It means a lot to me. If you're watching on Kick, please hit the follow. You can see my goals on the screen.
Take a holiday. I just wanna go crazy with my friends. I just traffic jamming. I just
Oh, that's very cool, T-Lee. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z
really like my job.
and Dragon Ball in general.
I just
So Yoonji, what are you sketching? T-Lee's doing Future Trunks.
I don't really
Okay,
like my
I saw you
job.
wrote Enna from Enna's series. Rambo, comfort streamer. That's awesome. Any other artists watching? We got two right now in the chat. On Fire, do you or Mello know? I mean, do you or Drew know Mello? Mello Doc? I feel like that might also be another link. Liam, out of the ones I'm playing you right now, I would say this is one of my favorites. It's got some crazy drums on it. Here. Yoonji, I'll check it out later on. My game is keeping me from using my mouse really well, so I'm avoiding it right now because it glitches out if I try. Once I quit the game, then I'll be able to do that easy. Oh, Yoonji, my girlfriend and I had lunch at a Korean place yesterday, and the sound, like the music, all Korean jams, just Korean bangers. The whole playlist, it's always Korean music. Yeah, On Fire, Mello is a champ. Liam, you just said A. A. Is that what you meant? For what I just did? A. 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 On Fire, I think Mello is a champion. B, C, D, E. Oh no. Be careful, Liam. The bots might kick you off if you type that too much. Yeah, if different people join in, then it works. Mello, we were just talking about you. Oh, this has to be the coolest thing ever. Cross-platform chat train, whatever we call this. I'm a fan. Look at that. We've solved world peace, guys. Are we gonna get to Z? This song playing now is one of my favorites. It's a dance song and it's basically done. So this will be the next one I'm releasing. I really enjoy this song. Oh, we got to Z. Winners in the chat, all of you. Mello, what are you up to? I got Yunji and Teal here on YouTube. They're sketching. Drew's drinking some coffee. Wait, is it Drew or On Fire? Wait. Oh, On Fire is drinking coffee. Dark roast with coconut creamer, 2 sugars. Yes. Hope work was good. Appreciate you being here, Mello. Drew is lurking. So in bits, mate. So in bits and bobs. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. Teely, well, I appreciate you saying that. The viewers will just keep coming, right? We just start building. I've been streaming consistently now for like a week and a bit, so I'm also keeping in mind that over time. On Kick, I've got some homies too, so I've got 7 viewers there right now. Some good homies. And then on YouTube. So we're above 10 right now in total, so I'm glad. But I appreciate you saying that, Teely. That means that other people will be there for me, and hopefully the viewers will be coming in. I want to be able to start making a living out of this. So you guys were the first. So every day we hopefully get those numbers up. I want to get to the point where like I get enough exposure and I'll be doing certain shows, and basically I'll be live streaming my DJ sets or live shows. So there'll be days where like if I'm performing somewhere, boom, you guys will get to see it. No need to buy a ticket, no need to go to some venue. You'll just be able to jump online, and for you special people on my streams, you'll be able to watch me playing my shows live. I might even shout you out during the show, however it works. Yeah, On Fire, I've got a whole DJ set up at home, so that's a vibe. But I stream on YouTube too, so I think I'll mostly be doing my own music because YouTube's copyright thing is insane. Like, I watched a meme video that had some music in the background and that got copyrighted on my stream. Like, YouTube is the feds. But On Fire, I believe that the community on Kick is really awesome. I found, even just by you guys, I found that Kick is really, really good for building community. There's a lot of open-minded people. Teely, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you the best of luck with the drawings, sketches. If you've got anything that you've done already, Teely, I have a Discord. You can put links in there, and myself and other fans over here will look at your stuff, you know? We'll press the likes and the things for you. Just plugging my phone into power because the battery is low. Oh, Yunji, you guys are the first. If it all works out, I would want something like my core supporters would just get free entry to my shows and like free behind the scenes stuff. I'd totally do that like happily, because the hardest part of doing this is the beginning when like not many people are paying attention, you know? So I remember you guys. I promise you that I'll remember you guys, because you guys were here first. Like when it didn't matter, when there was nothing to gain, you guys were here watching my stream. That means a lot, a lot. I super appreciate it. Even if I had 2 viewers, like I'm still glad that 2 human beings decided to just like check out what I'm doing. And if you think about it, Teely, like even 4 viewers, imagine in real life 4 actual humans were just sitting down listening to you talk about something. That's a big deal. So every person here is a million viewers to me, you know? Hey, true. So what was it, you Drew? You said you got work later, or was it on fire? Teely, that's the way. Like each single person that pays attention, that's a million. Because it's a whole human being. And it only takes like the right person saying something for something else to happen, you know? I just came in and there's a fight here, so I'm gonna involve myself. Well, Teely, if you want, hit up the Discord and post your links there in the samples and promo. Maybe I'll add another channel for social media promo, and you can put your stuff in there. And I'll definitely check it out. And anyone else watching, anyone else in my Discord, feel free as well. At the moment you can use general, but I'll make a channel for it. And yeah, feel free to post your social medias there, your streaming, whatever it is, and just, you know, we can all follow each other and help each other grow. I also have a TikTok, so Adomas, how are you? I'm playing No Man's Sky right now, just messing around a little bit. I don't know if you know the game, but it's basically a space simulator. It's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful game. I just have it on a smaller screen right now, but it's a great game. No worries, Teely. If you type in the chat right now, !Discord, the chat will give you my Discord link straight away. Otherwise, I've got like an auto message that pops up. Drew, emote as much as you want, dude. You have the best emojis. I have no problem with them, even if they were out of context. Also, Drew, this is the song I made with Mello on stream. He witnessed the fitness. We just made this out of nowhere, and it was such a good time. Teely, put the exclamation mark before the word Discord. So type in exclamation mark and then Discord, one word. Exclamation mark, guys. Exclamation mark. So TD, what you typed in first, but put that thing on the other side. Boom. There it is. Isn't that fun? I don't actually play Minecraft. I'm worried that it's just too much time to get into it because I have so much time in this game here. I feel like with Minecraft, I'd have to spend a lot of time doing just that. And at the moment, between music and everything else, No Man's Sky is just it's a more fun game for me. But I've thought about Minecraft. I still think about it. Yeah, Mellow, the best emojis. Oh, On Fire coming in with competition. Drew, this is No Man's Sky. It's a space sim, aka inventory management ASMR. I do know of Eve, Drew. I know of a crazy story of an actual like war that happened in the game where some players like looted one system of players and like destroyed their economy and legitimately like made off with like thousands of real world dollars because Eve uses real money in the game, I think. And they did a whole like conspiracy, like Dune style takeover and like had an insider leaking stuff and it was insane. Teely, I appreciate that. The members are going up. I'm really happy. Adomas, there's a horror mod? Okay, so Minecraft is like Sims where you can just kind of mod it as you want. I think the largest game map in the world is in Minecraft, and it's genuinely like a fraction of the solar system in real size. That's crazy to me. Yeah, Drew, EVE Online is not a joke. Like, it's proper economy, like, you know, stuff is going on there, politics. So I found that really interesting, but I was also like, this game might ruin my life. Teely, thank you for joining the Discord. I appreciate you. And 27 is great. I think I only had like 21 when I started today. Or 20 something. 22? Yeah, so I'm really happy. This game is so pretty. Adomas, this song is called Resist. It's not out yet. I'm still working on some little bits, but it's gonna come out next. Well, after this other one. But I'm glad you like it. Drew, that's insane. Hopefully he's making actual money in the game, because for the amount of time people spend in there, at the very least, they can make real money. We just got people leveling up in the chat. But almost, yeah, this is mine. Oh, I'm really glad you guys like it. Yes, Drew. That's actually how I move my head. That's exactly how I move my head. Yunji, that's a tricky one. People would have to know the song. But go for it. I'll try tell you if I can tell the lyrics, but I'm gonna be bad at this. The songs I know are all like 90s rap. Adomas, that's how I started. Like, nobody will watch your stream if you don't put it up, you know? So the secret is share your screen or your camera and just press record, press stream, and someone will show up. When I started streaming today, nobody was watching. Eventually people showed up. Willie Kush, how you doing? Willie Kush is one of the earliest followers I had. So I appreciate you, my dude. Oh, Yunji, no idea. I have heard of Vocaloid Tilly. Willie Kush, how you doing? What's life like? How's music? Vocaloid's very cool. I saw a video of Hatsune Miku, like a concert, and it was like 40-year-old men. Not even in a creepy way, but they were so excited. Like they were crying and screaming. And I was like, man. And it was like a whole arena full. I was like, wow. And she was like a hologram. I was like, dude, we live in the future. Mello, I love how your name just has the sword. TD, that's very cool. Crazy Latino, how are you doing? How's life? How was your weekend? How was everyone's weekend, actually? Mellow, I got the power. Oh, wow, you guys have everything. Latino, mine was great. Took it easy, watched a bunch of movies, had great Korean food for lunch yesterday. I helped my girlfriend dye her hair. That was awesome. I've never done that before. Teely, I understand that. I think a lot of people would cry if they saw that in person. Even if you don't care about that stuff, it's like the whole event and everything. You could see how it's like really well done. You might cry just because of the lights. Crazy Latino. I'm glad you remember them. Teely, how's school going? What's your favorite class? Art, I guess. Liam, it was switching tracks. You asked at the right moment.
Gravitation makes stars. All the way I've gone to Mars. You could take it on my heart. Constellation. Gravitation man. Gravitation man. Gravitation made stars. Constellation. All the way I've gone. Gravitation made. All the way. Gravitation made. All the way. Gravitation made. Constellation. Gravitation made the stars. All the way I've gone to Mars. You can take it on my heart. Constellation. Gravitation made the stars.
Art and biology. I like it.
Mars. You can take it on my heart. Constellation. 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 Constellation.
Teely, mine was physics. And it was because my brain did the most, like my brain enjoyed what I was talking about and learning the most in that one.
You can take it on my heart. Constellation. Gravitation makes stars. All the way I've gone to Mars. You can take it on my heart. Constellation. Gravitation made the stars. All the way I've gone to Mars. You can take it on my
Yunji,
heart.
I used to sharpen my pencil at both sides.
Constellation.
So when it got like small enough, I would sharpen the other side. So then if one side got dull, I just turn it over.
Constellation. Constellation.
I love it. I also love pencils. At home I have like boxes of them. And if I go to a shop and I see really cool pencils or pens, I always buy them. Miniso has really lovely pens. I buy so many pens from there.
All the way I've gone to Mars. You can take it on my heart. Constellation.
Drew, did you say you were working on a new track? Yeah, Yunji, you're leveling up quick.
I had enough, been overfilling the cup, no longer down on my luck, man, what the heck? I lost that pain in my neck, no longer bouncing the check.
TD, that's a very good way to put it. History is just gossip from a long time ago.
Now when I'm fly, went through the sky, go all the way to the moon. I'm not afraid of the goons.
Any type of one specifically?
I'm getting noisy, make sounds. Out with the boys, we play rounds. Incompatible speak, but they won't listen. Change your attitude. From outer space he came from. I hit the ground, it was flame on. Notice my trends overlooked. Now they're like, yo, let him cook.
Yeah, I really liked physics. History was cool.
Don't get mistaken.
Depending on your
I've been doing
teacher.
this thing since ages.
Some people can make history really boring.
Doesn't mean I didn't make it.
Because I watch a lot of documentaries. And in that sense, history is super interesting. But the wrong teacher, oh man, they can just make you fall asleep or make you dislike a topic, you know? Tile, once you hit university, you'll be able to do things like art history, and that's so interesting.
Parking ticket on the windscreen, yeah, I'll just pay it. Don't wanna be late, I got an appearance at the radio station.
On fire, please share whatever you want. I always read my DMs. I'm here for my viewers and my friends. So anything you want to share with me, please go for it. Even if you want advice on something or just want to vent about whatever to an impartial party, send the DM. I will read it and respond.
So unique, he wasn't exaggerating. They ignored me, look at the price, I bet you ain't glad you paid it. Using friends to fill your pockets, how does your conscience weigh up? Funny how you stoop so low just to get a little taste of being kind of.
Because I'm not in my studio right now, I don't have all the screens I would use, so. But normally I have two massive screens in front of me and then my laptop, so I can do Discord, blah blah blah, all at the same time.
Seen these scars, you couldn't get this far. Seen discard y'all.
Yeah, Tile, things like Henry VIII, that type of history is insane.
Cosmic vagrant trying to get back home, solar system. Stressful days and people to talk me, I don't miss
those
them.
people had insane lives.
Mental health improvement, checking out when and where he moving. Moving up in this Lotus, got them focused. What's the system? Secret missions, no emissions, I'm just minding my business. Mighty Morphin. That look in my eyes. Morphin.
What? You guys see that giant worm? Tile, how long until you finish with your current level of school? What level are you at? Yes, Yunji. All my music is space music. It's my favorite thing to make. No, Yunji, who's that? Just so you know, like, I make a lot of music and I'm like in my own world often, so whoever this is, they might actually be famous and popular, but I'm just in my own world. What app are you using, Teely? I have Procreate, but I paid for it a long time ago when it was $10. I don't know if it still costs $10. So is it on your iPad or your computer? Yeah, that makes sense. And with Procreate, you can like make animations now. That app is crazy these days. Need to figure out how that works. It'd be so easy to like animate my logos and stuff if I knew how that works. The song I'm playing now, I remixed it from, like the beat was totally different. But I like this beat. Thank you for the follow, Timothy. Appreciate you. Very cool of you. Welcome. We're just hanging out. How are you? What are you up to? Yeah, I'm just chilling. Had a really good weekend. Now trying to start the week off with a bang and get that stream time in. So I'm just listening to unreleased music right now. That's what you're hearing in the background. And then I've got No Man's Sky as well. It's just my favorite game. And it helps me think. I'm trying to think of like app ideas. Like I also program, but not much. So look at that, guys. Imagine if you saw that. Yeah, Timothy, kind of. App ideas, web app ideas. I do know how to program games. It takes a lot of time, so I tend not to bother. Like, all the games are there, so if I think of something really interesting, then I'll try and get into it. So right now I'm just trying to decide what would that be. What would be a good app, you know? Something useful and not super common and overdone. But yeah, Timothy, I studied software engineering in uni and business informatics. Oh, Timothy, I do have IG. Type a command in the chat, socials, exclamation mark and then socials, just no spaces. And my Instagram link should pop up there that you can copy it into a browser, whatever. That's the fastest way. But my Instagram is the Mighty Morphin _ TheMightyMorphin. Nailed it. You can see my Instagrams right off to Discord. Well, send me your ideas. And also join the Discord. That'll be a good way to do the as well. But whatever platform you prefer. Well, you can let me know, Timothy, and I'll let you know what that would look like. It's not necessarily something I'll do, but I'll let you know what that looks like, or whether it's gonna take a long time or not. I'll give you some ideas of that, because I do design all those things as well, but it's often my music that I'm working on. Felix, that's awesome. If you want, you can share pictures in the chat, if you can, or share it in the Discord. Be happy to have a look at those. I'll create a channel for socials and sharing your work, and maybe it'll just be the same channel. Right, Timothy. What backend are you using? So by that I mean, is there a type of server that's doing this for you? Is there a website or a technology that is attached to this? That'd be a good way to figure out why it's not working. For now, Timothy, I'm working on my own stuff specifically. I don't have much time to split off to do other projects because there's a lot on my plate. Like, I make my own music, mix, master, with streaming, DJing. So at the moment, it's very hard to do like long projects with other people because I won't have the time often. Like, you know, I might have one day to work on it, and then for 2-3 weeks, I can't do it because I'm busy with other stuff, you know? You don't know how to run the app. Well, look, I'll have a look at it for you anyway, and I'll let you know what that would look like. I can't look right now, Timothy. I'm on my laptop, and I've got some stuff on my iPad screen here. But I'll jump on after stream and jump on and I'll read up what you said, then I'll let you know what you might be able to do. Go from there. So what do you do in your spare time or for work, Timothy? Are you a developer or you want to start doing that? Oh man. It's shooting at us. Oh, that's really cool, Timothy. What kind of products? I sell merch on my website, but it has its own like automatic shipping thing. But I've been asked to get into drop shipping by a few people, so if I am able to, if I get the time, I might try it. Timothy, you always start with low sales. They come up as time goes by. But I think it's cool that you started at all. That's awesome. And I say keep going. Put your link as well. Join the Discord, put your link. I'll check out what's going on your drop shipping if you have a site. And other people in the Discord would be able to maybe even use your services or get you to do something. You never know. Dude, 7 grand in 3 weeks is a lot of money. What are you talking about? If you're 19 and you're making 7 grand in 3 weeks, you're doing very well, trust me. In fact, you're doing better than 98% of the world. Yeah, good job. Keep it going. If you're on 7K for 3 weeks, by the time you're in your 20s, you'll be making a serious amount of money. So just start saving that money up and get like a financial advisor. Even right now, get a financial advisor, and they can help like point you in the right direction so that by the time you're in your mid-20s, like you'll already have investments or your money will be saved up in a good way. So if anything crazy happens to the economy or the world, you'll be safe. Timothy, with business, like it goes up and down. It might be a small change. It might just be that it's a weird time right now, and after a couple of weeks it picks back up. It might be just a tiny change to your products. You know, it might just be a game of waiting. Because the people who don't fail in business are the people who just kept going. Oh, Timothy, you'll have a lot more than that in savings. Unless your rent for your house is like 3 grand already or 2 grand, then it'll be hard to save. But if you just live normal, don't go too crazy with the spending. 3 grand 3 weeks, honestly, I mean 7 grand 3 weeks, you're good. Like you could even put aside some money for being silly and you'll still be okay. Yeah, invest. If you can, get into property. I know people say stocks, etc., but I just tell you, as a computer programmer, stocks could make you rich, but they could also eat all your money up. You never know. And if you do stocks and you get a good amount, then also like know when to take your money out, cut your losses. Or even if you're doing well, you know, like if you put 10 grand in there and you make 20, take the 10 out, put it somewhere. Like put yourself in a position that all your money isn't sitting there all at once. If you get to 200K, Timothy, just put a deposit on a house, man. Like just put a deposit on a house. You don't even have to live in it. Put the deposit on, get someone to rent it out, and then they'll pay your mortgage for you. Yeah, no, don't invest your 200K in the stock market. You will lose it. That 200K, invested in a real estate property, apartment or a small house, and then try and find somebody who will rent it, like live in it and pay you rent. And that rent, you just pay your mortgage off. But definitely get a property, man. Like that'll save you. I'm speaking from experience, man. before my mom passed, she was real smart and she like got us a property. Speak. Speak. Can't be heard. Speak. Don't worry about it. You heard the conversation I heard earlier? My chat's been sharing exactly that topic, so we're already in that place. Something's happening to my chat. Somebody in there, like right now as well. They're going through it too, so I'm not worried. Timothy, why would you want to do that? Tilly, it was good having you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, Timothy, why did you want to join? Why do you want to do that at this time? What's making you want to do that? Do you have family who've done it? Or friends? What is that? What's Gold Eagle? Yunji, if you're trying to get the Discord, put an exclamation mark before that word. Timothy, you're really trying to do Hell Week? Hell Week is bananas, man. Hell Week is messed up. Got a giant robot here. I thought I saw.
Never picking up if it got no name. Play no games, ballin' like James. You don't wanna lock this cage. Bond like James, 007. Who you think blocks
There it
these
is.
fakes? toxic game, heavy, spitting that acid, got low pH. Out of state, on the plates, moving like he need brakes.
Oh man.
Talking about gas, solid. I got the water, been knowing these states. All in my past, falling. Knowing how to win is recognizing mistakes. I was just down there, now I'm in first class, always flying this plane. I don't really care about who you got next, nothing but net. Full composure, facing that threat. Who move colder, I'll be taking your bets. Wouldn't compare it, super intelligent. I'm moving like Lex Luthor, making them drums like Lex Luger. Wouldn't move slow in my jet. Seeing life making no progress.
Yeah, Timothy, I don't know. Hell Week is...
Looking like, yo, how cold is his neck?
You gotta be a special kind of person to want to do that. And if you're doing good money with dropshipping, I'm just curious, what led to that decision?
Never try approaching the hazards, blinded by ego, calling me crazy. They heard morphins, killing so often, now they calling in late. Hitting my force field, now they shot, consumed by all of these flames. You attack and I protect. 91 bulls when I go red. Seen the lights up in the sky, afterburner on the jet, yeah. I just took a Star Trek.
Drew on fire, Mellow. How you guys doing?
It's coherence, mighty morphin, heavy on the block like buildings. Getting my feelings out, whole scene feeling really one dimension. They try seeking clout, I'ma go delete, not in my mentions. Taking the easy route, rapping on repeat, faking attention. Make it look easy, how? Focus on light speed, how you not notice? No nightclub, I was in the studio, beaming Scotty, doing it properly. Who gon' stop me?
That's what we up to, man.
I'll be out
That's
loud,
life.
covered in pearls and looking all cockney. Look is frankly out of control.
Mellow, I'm also doing the same.
Where did they find
I'm just getting lost in my music, and I like that. That means it's good.
Hurricane drip is raining, pouring. Vision saw it, but they wouldn't believe in morphine. They just suffered exceeding losses. Free the office, backseat Rolls Royce office. Extra options, got no badges, so it ain't obvious. Wrist just clocked it. What's the topic? Why he got it? Pocket watching what he wearing. I swear you don't wanna see my closet. Mystery solver, money was low, so they didn't show up. Travel restrictions, now I'm cruising on Pensacola. Late promoters, now they gas man up like cola. Get my show done, paid in advance, and there's the chauffeur. Black Shinobi. Nighttime moving slowly, morphine, iceberg smooth and glossy. Hold tight, old and moving bossy. Found some making mistakes and hating that just lost me. Let your ego run and check, this gon' get costly. Put the record on repeat till the sun rise. In the east and I'm running out of breath, yeah. Never thought that this was easy. I remember grinding on my teeth.
It was
thought
vibes.
that I couldn't pass the test. Now you see me, but I used to be invisible. Check the frequency, the secret's always in the tone. Far as feet go,
What?
it was effortless. So unique,
This thing.
all you copies better get to shreds. You Vex, mighty, morphin, killing,
Just
morphin.
destroying the environment.
Don't need a coffin. Late time moving slowly. Iceberg smooth and glossy. Hold tight, old and moving bossy. Morphin. Yo.
Ooh, what color? Gray or brown? Oh, there's a squirrel outside. A gray one. Those are always fun. Something fell. Hmm. Yunji is still alive. I appreciate that. Each song has like a slightly different volume because they're all at different stages of mixing. That's why you see me like editing the volume randomly. Yunji, what do you think of this one? Lots of strings from this song. Mello, are you hearing my guy Timothy wants to do Navy SEALs Hell Week? Whew. That's like the single most difficult thing I can think of doing. No, for sure, more power to you. Like, if you succeed that, I think you level up as a human being. Like, you evolve slightly because you go through crazy stuff. Yunji, combat mode, I like this. Zelda, I'm even a bigger fan. A lot of this stuff sounds like a soundtrack. Mello, do you know David Goggins? I listened to him talk about doing Hell Week 3 times, and the way he described it, no thank you. What is this? For me, Hell Week was like orientation at uni. My ADHD and autism was like, no man, this is not okay. Oh, okay, Mello. David Goggins is this, I guess he's now famous. I think first time I saw him was on Joe Rogan podcast, but he's this black guy, bald, and he would do all these videos where he's like jogging and talking to the camera. And basically he's done like Hell Week multiple times. I think he like pooped himself while this was happening and he still kept going. He almost died. Like he's one of those people who's just can't give up. And he was describing how it was literal hell. Just building things here. Yeah, Mello, I'd rather do what I'm doing right now. But there's benefits in a sense. Like, you go through something like that, I don't think you could suffer ever again. Like, nothing would ever bother you. So in that sense, building up that level of mental strength, I respect that. When the army calls something Hell Week, I'm not going. Although, to be fair, you become a Navy SEAL after that. So, very few human beings can say that. I hope the pay is good afterwards. Yunji, you said classes on Wednesday? Lots of guitar, Yunji.
Moving like lightning, driving no license. Never get lost in a crisis, I stay wearing that high vis. I remember crossing the street, gunshots never no silence. All of my friends don't care about
Yunji, I can do that off stream. On YouTube, if you listen to anything on stream, your stream gets copyrighted immediately. The other day when we were watching memes, I played something that was a video and there was a song in the video, like coming out of a car or something, and YouTube copyrighted me. Even the songs you showed me, copyrighted. So it didn't get me any strikes or anything, but it stops you from monetizing the stream. So then you can't make money off it because YouTube's like, somebody else's music is in here. So listening to music on stream, YouTube makes it impossible. Yunji, I don't know if you were there at the time, but I played a clip. I played a clip of that that girl called Raygun breakdancing at the Olympics. My entire stream got blocked, like from the world. YouTube was like, this video is blocked, no one could see it. So I had to like chop off the part where I watched that Olympics footage. Like literally my whole 3-hour stream. YouTube was like, no one's gonna watch this. Even on Instagram, actually. Yep, it did happen, Yunji. I witnessed it. It was insane to me. I honestly don't know how those unknown people do it, because YouTube has like some really advanced, maybe it's AI, I don't know, but it immediately knows when you play certain songs, like immediately knows. I tried to post a meme about that breakdancing lady on Instagram, and when I hit post, Instagram was like, your profile reach is going to get reduced if you post this. No explanation. So I just had to I just had to cancel that. It's much harder to do React stuff now. If there's any music, you're in trouble. I even follow some streamers who they have to turn off all the game audio, like all the music, because randomly their channel will get a copyright strike and the audio was in a game. Yunji, I did not know about that. That's so scary. But it makes sense. So they would literally know what products you have in your stream. On fire, what ideas? Yeah, what about the copyright though? Have you got a way to get around it? For me, my way is just make my own music. Then I'm not gonna copyright strike myself. And worst case, at least with YouTube, if I put a video with my own music, I'll get a copyright claim but the copyright claim goes to my DSP, who's the people who help me release my music. Like they put it out on the Spotify's and wherever. So even if it gets monetized, like if it gets claimed, I'm still getting 80% of that. And the advantage is I can basically be monetized on YouTube technically before YouTube would monetize me. Because if I make a video with my own music, even if I get 100 views, those 100 views are monetized to the DSP who gets me 80%. So it works out. Yeah, copyright issues are such a problem. Kick is better, but also people were abusing it. I think the streamer XQC, like a couple of times, he just watched a straight movie on stream. Like a whole movie on stream. And I was like, damn. On Fire, Kicktunes is a follower of the channel, and they just showed up a couple of times in my stream. So they're really cool, and they told me about Kicktunes and everything. So I'm gonna be uploading my stuff up there as well. That's hilarious. On Fire, I am dying right now. Don't you know who I am? On Fire, that's genuinely the funniest thing that has happened to me in a long time. I cannot believe that. Mello, he never said anything. This guy was just chilling here. Owns the company. Hold on, so was it you speaking under Kicktunes or is that somebody else? I am shook. I'm shooketh. Well, On Fire, you've got a great idea going with Kicktunes, so I love it. I am the founder. That's hilarious. Well, apparently your dev is into aliens and stuff, because whoever I was talking to who was on the Kicktunes account, they said, I was asking them about that stuff, and they were like, oh yeah, our dev's super into aliens and stuff. And whoever it was said they were based in New Mexico. And I was like, New Mexico is a hotspot for weird stuff. On Fire, what I mean is, who would I have been chatting with behind the Kicktunes account when they were in my stream? That wasn't you. Yes, Yunji, except in this case, he is the actual owner, which is hilarious. But I joined your website, On Fire. I made an account and all that stuff. So I supported your stuff before I knew it was you. Did that work? Yes. How long have you been doing that? Dude, it looks great. I love the website. I love the podcast. You're doing a great job, man. And a great service to streamers. It's so annoying finding good music and just music you can use. So I'm definitely gonna be uploading a bunch of my stuff. So, question for you, On Fire. If I have music on Spotify, blah blah blah, I wouldn't use that. I would upload to Kicktunes stuff that isn't on DSP, right? Because I'm assuming if I put stuff that's already on Spotify, it might just cause a fuss. Even though I own the copyright, and I'm not gonna like, actually, unless if it's about like setting a copyright strike or whatever, like I won't, it's my music. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff up there that would be, I'd love for streamers and etc. to play and use. So I think I'll do that because I own the copyright on my own music. So no one who uses my music has to worry about me coming after them. That's good to know. I'm gonna start uploading. Is it just MP3s or I can upload uncompressed stuff? If it's better to not do that because of server maintenance, well, server costs. I don't know where you host this music. Do you host it yourself? Do you have servers where you put this music on? Or if you have like a hosting solution, then yeah, I'll upload like high quality versions. But if not, then I can also just upload MP3s. That way you're not getting destroyed by like 100 MB files. What do you need? Maybe 6-ish. That makes sense. MP3s are already at the right quality level at this point, so I could still use those. Like, they'll sound just as good for most people, especially if you're streaming. It'll be in the background. Is there like a maximum limit for the songs, or you just like go premium or something to add more? Yunji, I'll check that out after the stream. Any memes are acceptable. I'm learning a lot about my songs in terms of listening to the in this tech context. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Because 181 minutes is a decent amount of songs. On fire, did the artists get anything in terms of the like their plays or anything? Or it's purely just like the artists are donating their tracks to the service? Yeah, yeah, that makes sense, man. Well, either way, I'll be donating my music. No problem. And you gotta start somewhere, on fire, so I'm here for it. Oh no, I meant this. Gave us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down by mistake. On fire, that's exactly how you dance to the song. Like this stuff, I want to put it up. And I'm glad it sounds good over the stream. That emoji is such a good time. Let's see what's in the space station. What a gem. I felt like such a dumb idea at the time. I'm glad I made the song. Right now, I'm just doing some inventory management. Let's see what's happening. Do I still have any of those resources to give him? Yes. This game has like a system where you have a standing with different races of aliens. So what I'm doing right now, there's certain inventory items that you can give him, and it increases your rating by 1. So it's something I always do. Guys, we're on 3 hours. That was a decent one right there. Man, imagine if we had spaceflight right now. I would not be on Earth, I tell you that much. Also, it's really weird how, like, when you're in space, you don't actually see the stars like this. Space is just black. Although, if you had some special filter on your viewer, camera, windshield, whatever, then I guess space could look like this. Because you would basically just show the different frequencies of light that your eyeballs cannot see. So our eyeballs would not see all this stuff in space. It's crazy. I saw Jupiter through my physics teacher's telescope, and it didn't even look real. Like, it looked like if you had a really dark black blanket and you just took a marble of Jupiter with its moons and just dropped it on there. Like space, I don't know how to explain this. It looked like black liquid. It was so dark. No stars in the sky. Like it was just blackness, and then in the middle of the viewfinder, Jupiter. and it was small. I didn't get like a crazy mad view. I mean, I saw it and I knew what it was, which was amazing. But yeah, you don't like space and science fiction movies and shows. Doesn't look like that with your eyes, at least. Yunji, how you doing? We've been out here for 3 hours. Pretty good effort. I appreciate that, Yunji. Nice. Hope the drawing is going good. I'm still flying through space. Okay. Some decent planets here. I have this Tetris game that I was gonna play, but I think it gets stressful, so I chose space instead. I love how the space stations are different now. They're so big. If you're watching and you're not a follower, please feel free to hit that button. It's a small thing for you, but it means a lot to me. And if you're on YouTube, please hit subscribe. Again, free for you means a lot to me. I want to eventually be able to support myself out here on the streaming and, well, with my music too, but streaming is the way to get that happening. So I'm really keen. No pressure, by the way. Just If you're chilling and you're enjoying yourself, then I would appreciate a follow or subscribe. And that way, anytime I stream, you'll know. And you can jump in and out however you want. No one's gonna harass you about it. I want to build a good community, people who like support each other. I've got my Discord. I'm gonna set up some extra channels you can follow there. You can add your socials and things like that. Yunji, let me check. On Fire, Drew, Mellow, are you guys still here? Yunji from YouTube is curious. On Fire's here. Hello, hello. I think Mellow and Drew are I think Mellow's, what is he doing? We'll see. Deep. Mellow's on YouTube. Oh my god. Mellow is everywhere. This guy's like a chameleon. Yes, Mellow. I'm imagining you sitting at like 30 computer screens, just. Oh, me too, Mellow. I appreciate that. You know, I make my music in a vacuum. Like, I have no idea that other people will think anything about it. So it's good to hear feedback. Is the volume okay right now? I swapped the source, so. Nothing, Mellow? How about now? There it is. There it is indeed. Nah, I think Yunji was just curious. But that's nice of you to clarify, Mellow. That is top-notch activity. Right when the action started, we got some funk. Mellow, I really appreciate that. I do write from the heart. I don't want to make like pointless music. Shoo. Fighting pirates. Yunji, do you know Felix the Cat? Do you know who that is? It's a character. That's what your username made me think of. Yes. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Which Felix is that, Yunji? Yeah, Mello, for a lot of my songs, I was like, if I'm gonna make someone listen to my lyrics, they better not be dumb lyrics. Like, if you're gonna spend the time listening to my music, I have to do you the respect of like trying to write something meaningful, something that'll speak to you, you know? Because the music I like, it all speaks to me. Like, I got something out of it. Oh, that's cool, Yunji. So I got a tip, Mello, for that. If you're struggling to write a song, see if you can come up with an idea for the song first. So, you know, if you're making your music and then you think, okay, I'm gonna make a song and I want it to be like thoughtful, or I want it to be a party song, or I want it to be a lighthearted song on a Sunday type thing. Then make up a story of just a random event. Like, okay, so you make up a story, and then after you make up the story, you try and rewrite it in a way that rhymes. So the song could be called Monday, and then you would just be like, all right, on Monday I woke up, I had no breakfast, so I had to go to the shops, and on the way to the shops someone was having a free barbecue, or on the way to the shops my friend called me and told me there's a party going on in the morning for no reason. And so I decided to go there, and on the way, da 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 da. And if you listen to 90s hip hop, a lot of it is exactly like that. It's just like stories, you know? And then as you do that, it just immediately starts to get easier for you to write more complex stuff. Because once the idea is there, it's easier to figure out what lyrics you want, because you're not writing every line out of nowhere, kind of. And it doesn't always work that way. Like for me, sometimes I'll spend an hour writing and get everything, and sometimes it'll take me like a week. But the more you try, the easier it gets. I can promise you that. That's how I managed these songs that I wrote. I would just sit there and be like, what sounds cool after this? And then after a while, I'd get a line or two. So some of my songs, I wrote them line by line. Like, I didn't necessarily write them all at once. Some I wrote all at the same time. And when I'm listening to the beat, like words and phrases will just come into my head, and then I just pick which ones I like. Yeah, that's a good point. That makes a lot of sense. So definitely just think of writing it out, like get the rhyme structure or the melody. Just get the thought down, like the idea. You know, you went somewhere and you saw someone really beautiful and da 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 da, or you went somewhere and had a crazy time, da 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 da, and then something in those lines and sentences will just, you'll just know, like, oh, I'll make this the chorus, or the chorus will be about this, you know? And just giving yourself, like, each of those is like going up one step on a ladder. So your song may not be done or feel done, but each time you do it, you're getting closer and closer and closer to the goal. So that's something that I would tell you to look out for and think about, because writing music is not easy at first, because every word and concept in the English language is available to you at that point. But once you start to realize how you can narrow it down, it's that story aspect. And people will be like, what will you write about? Don't worry too much about that. Just think of an interesting story or event, even something that really happened, like something that you thought was cool. For example, let's say someone saw a UFO, right? Immediately you can think of song titles: In the Sky, Lights in the Sky, At Night, Darkness, Glowing, you know, just words that are related. And then once you find a word that you really like, you can start working off that idea. So your first line might be something like, I'm just doing this as we're going, like I'm just making this up. So your first line might be like, I was outside, I looked up at the sky. Already that feels songy, you know what I mean? It already feels like a song is happening. And then I look up at the sky, I didn't know what I saw, maybe I'll see it again tonight. I don't want to go inside, but the air is so cold. No one will believe me. Phone calls on hold. And you just keep going, and eventually you'll have enough that it will tell you where it wants to go, and it'll get easier and easier to drop stuff on top of it. So just like that. But once you can write, like once you have the ability to make ideas come out of your head, the writing process will always get easier and easier and easier. Also, listen to songs you really like. I'm thinking of Led Zeppelin for some reason right now, but there's ways you could write that are just interesting. For example, the air was still, I couldn't hear a sound, and it shone a light, it flooded all around. I don't know, something like that. But there is ways to do it, man. Oh, guys, my back is starting to fry. Exactly, Mello. Like, put yourself in that character's mind. Or in my head, what I do is I create like a movie. So I'm watching the movie in my head, and the song is just describing what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? But in a way that rhymes. And if you have a sentence on a phrase that you really like, you could turn that into the chorus or just repeat it. Like, that's the glory of songs. UNG, I think you should start right now. Just write some stuff down and start working that idea. You don't even have to, the beat or the instrumental, you don't have to worry about that. Just start writing, and you might find that your own melody comes out. And even if it doesn't, you'll still be somewhere into writing a song. But my friends, I think I'm gonna call it for me here, and I'll jump back on Tamara. Yunji, 100%. Mozart was like 14 and he wrote the craziest music ever in the universe. He was 14. One of the biggest songs he wrote it 30 minutes before he had to get on stage. If it was Mozart. I'm pretty sure it was Mozart, but it was one of the classics. You know? So, trust me, Yoonji, anybody can make music. The age thing is a complete lie. That's just put there to make people feel like the pop stars are doing a really, really difficult thing. But a lot of those pop stars are in a room with 15 other regular quote unquote people who are doing the writing, coming up with the ideas. The best movies you've ever seen, it was the writers who made it work. The idea might have come from someone, the director or whatever, but the writers will make that flow. They'll make it work. They'll make it memorable. Any movie you really liked, it was because the writers did a good job. Look up movies with bad writing, and I'm sure you'll agree, they might look nice, but they were not good movies. Because if the writing is bad, there's nothing to stick on, you know? So that would be what I would say. Like, write regardless of age, and you'll do yourself a big favor. Because ideas don't have an age. They don't care. Ideas don't care that you're 10 or 15 or 50. There's people who are writing pop songs right now. They're in their 50s, 60s. And kids and young people are dancing to it. I appreciate you, Mello. I appreciate you, Yoonji. Appreciate everybody who's been watching. I'm gonna go chill, make some dinner maybe at some point. Oh, but we did good. This is a 3.5 hour stream. I'm so happy we managed that long. So thank you all. And I'm gonna be on tomorrow, so you already know. Mello, I'll be here bothering you on Discord. Yoonji, if you're not on Discord, just know I'll be here tomorrow. So keep an eye on your YouTube. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you my viewers on Kick. Thank you my viewers on YouTube. Even if you haven't pressed follow or subscribe, even if you don't want to, I still appreciate the heck out of you. The fact that you sat here and listened to my stuff, that was great. So, love you guys. You guys are all awesome. Bye. I gotta stop that first. Ugh. And now bye. Oh, let me show you guys my end stream screen first. Look at this. Look at that. Hold up. Hold up. Isn't that fun? Take care, guys. Much love. That's also my music, by the way. See ya!